The Toyota 4Runner is a top SUV that is well liked by fans of midsize SUVs. Like any car, some model years are better built than others, so these are the better choices if you're looking to buy a used SUV. In this video, we take a closer look at the most dependable and problematic 4Runner model years. We also look at the most common 4Runner complaints over time. It's the Car Problems YouTube channel. Subscribe and let's get started. 2000 Toyota 4Runner. The 2000 model year is our top pick for a used 4Runner if you're on a budget. Since this generation of models sold 750,000 units, you should have no trouble finding one nearby. Alternatively, you can choose the 183 horsepower 3.4-liter V6 or the 150 horsepower 2.7-liter 4-cylinder engine. For less money, either choice guarantees a smooth journey and a good time. 2009 Toyota 4Runner. The 4Runner started to function better than earlier models at the beginning of the fourth generation. Additionally, it has a sportier package that is excellent for off-road driving. But if you prefer to remain on the ground, the functionality is excellent for a fantastic ride. There are two powerful engine options available for selection: a powerful 4.7-liter V8 with 265 horsepower or a 4.0-liter V6 with 245 horsepower. You can tow easily with either motor, so take the whole family along on trips to the campground or lake. 2017 Toyota 4Runner. Although the fifth-generation 4Runner has been available for a while, none of the other models compare to the exceptional 2017 model. This model has a 4.0-liter V6 engine that produces 270 horsepower, adding excitement to every drive. Furthermore, the NHTSA safety ratings indicate that it's a dependable car that's worth renting with your family. According to the crash test ratings, you will be adequately safeguarded in the event of an accident. So, those were the best years to buy a used Toyota 4Runner. Now let's discuss the worst ones. 2001 to 2002 Toyota 4Runner. There are 4Runners in this round that have low crash test scores. These aren't worth the low price, even though you can find them for less money on the used market. They are unreliable for your family because of the design, which wrinkles easily in a crash. Additionally, each of these models received roughly 250 complaints, indicating dissatisfied customers. These are also prone to body rust. Going off-road is less enjoyable now that the manual transmission and locking rear diff were eliminated during these years. 2003 to 2005 Toyota 4Runner. Avoid anything in between these model years at all costs. The safety ratings for these 4Runners from the fourth generation weren't good. Due to subpar headrests and seats, there was a greater risk of injury in the event of an accident. Furthermore, the NHTSA has received over 400 complaints, indicating dissatisfied customers. Customers are complaining about the dashboard cracking, the head gasket failing, and the body rusting out too soon. When all of these repairs are combined, you may end up with a much more expensive SUV than you had anticipated. The 2015 Toyota 4Runner receives the lowest overall rating across the board. An unreliable infotainment center is the main problem. It often freezes and restarts, so it doesn't always function as it should. Additionally, there are issues with the Bluetooth connection, which prevents convenient device pairing. Even though it might not seem like a huge deal, this can eventually get annoying. If these were the only grievances, the issue could be disregarded. On the NHTSA website, there are more complaints though. Additionally, there have been steering problems and an unusual tendency for the brake rotors to warp. Furthermore, the ABS might malfunction and put people in peril. Common Toyota 4Runner problems: defective airbags. You anticipate that the airbags will protect you as you drive. Being a Toyota SUV, it's natural to believe that this defense is in place. After all, nobody anticipates a major airbag failure from a well-known brand like Toyota, but it happens. Toyota has recalled over 900,000 cars due to airbag malfunctions alone. It is present in several different model years and needs to be completely replaced. Additionally, some models have defective inflators, which makes the airbags ineffective. You also have to worry about the airbag exploding at random, which is equally dangerous if the inflator is the cause. Faulty automatic transmission. Any model made between 1990 and 2016 can have its automatic transmission problems, though some are more dependable than others. The SUV may choose to shift into manual mode on its own in certain situations. Additionally, it might not shift at all, particularly when in drive for the first time. A potential accident may result from the powertrain failing to react while driving, as some owners have complained. It may occasionally be necessary to replace the throttle position sensor. While some owners were able to get up to 150,000 miles out of it, others had to replace it at 25,000 miles. Cracked dashboard. Although the 2004 Toyota 4Runner is well known for having a cracked dashboard, other models also have this issue. The dashboard material may occasionally begin to melt and become sticky. This isn't typical, and it doesn't belong in the lineups of today. It all comes down to heat and UV radiation from the sun. The dashboard melts in the sun due to bad design. This shouldn't be happening. Whether it melts and cracks or just gets sticky, it's clear that Toyota used inferior materials to construct the 4Runner models. But this becomes more than a surface problem. You run the risk of the airbags failing to deploy in a collision if the dashboard starts to melt. Body rust and corrosion. The fourth-generation 4Runners are most frequently affected by early body rust and corrosion problems. Soon after buying the car, owners discovered corrosion, and Toyota has not responded to their concerns. Beyond just aesthetic concerns, the suspension and frame have also corroded. You will be faced with a large repair bill if these parts need to be replaced, which is something you do not want to happen to a used 4Runner. For instance, it could cost you $1,500 or more to replace rusted suspension parts on a 2005 4Runner, especially if you have to pay a professional mechanic to do the work. What to look for in a used Toyota 4Runner. When you look at used 4Runner models in your area, you can make more informed decisions if you are aware of the most common issues and the best years to buy. You can prevent issues later on if you invest a little time up front. Investigate the specific model you are considering and follow your intuition. It is generally best to back out of a deal if anything seems off. Hope the information was helpful to you. If so, please press the like button and subscribe to the channel.